there is Buffalo Bills news. We'll get to that. Matthew Fairburn will be joining us next.
All right, guys.
The latest.
Thanks again for buying in. I'm going to go over here to Facebook, type live.
And then it dawned on me, wouldn't that be cool if there was like a choose your own ending, if there was like 3 different endings to the Lion King.
I did forget my list, so I'm just going to go through these one box at a time. I also forgot my knife. I found this rusty old thing sitting around. We try to pop open the boxes with this. Oh, I just dropped it down in the pool hole. We got one box, 13 Prizm football, one box, 13 Prizm, one box, 14 Prizm, and one box, 15 Prizm. We're going to start out with a 13, go backwards with her. Slide that up there. I'm just going to top load all the autos. Anything numbered low enough, I'll top load that right now. I'll do all the other later so the video isn't so long. Use duller to butter knife. Give me a second, guys.
Factory rebates when you finance through Ford Motor Company credit. MSRP $21,195. Stock number P441060. 10,500 miles per year. 15 cents per mile thereafter. Security deposit waived for qualified buyers through Ford Motor Credit Company.
There we go.
Credit score of 720. Offers
Whoa.
Take it from me.
No, that's how they were. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 packs, an empty box. Alright, good luck, guys.
And save like never before on a used vehicle from Summit, like this certified 2016 Chevy Cruze Limited. Summit Chevy price just $16,490 for this certified 2015 Chevy Impala V6. Summit Chevy
Mike Wallace, Dolphins.
Can't find the vehicle you're looking for?
We'll find it. Summit Chevrolet box here.
And online all the time at summitcars.com. Cruise stock number G166, double 38, 16,000 miles. Impala stock number G15, 10,000 miles. Plus tax and
Best
subject to
Cleveland. I'm getting the best lighting right here. See if I slide these up a little. Broyles, yeah. Broyles. Detroit. I have to slide these over because I'm not getting a good lighting at all. Shady McCoy. Philadelphia.
If you would need a service, feel free, give us a call.
Got a Geno Smith rookie for the Jets.
If you love animals, you'll want to attend the 7th annual Wakeman's Canine
Theo Reddick.
at Jamesville Beach Park. Just
Theo Reddick.
Admission is free.
The Detroit Lions, I believe. Yep. And DeAndre Hopkins. Texans.
15 to 20,000 people attended last year.
Next bet.
Thanks to Galaxy Communications for being a sponsor and caring about our animal friends.
Hill, the Jets, Tate, Texans, Baldwin, Kansas City, Allen, Minnesota, Cap, San Fran, Joseph Randall, Dallas Cowboys, Robert Woods, Buffalo. Next pack. Special finance offers available by Burdick BMW through BMW Financial Services. Burdick BMW, your performance and luxury headquarters at Drivers Village in Cicero or BurdickBMW.com. Certified pre-owned by BMW. Legendary performance. Order less than you think. Floyd, San Diego. Jackson, Philadelphia. Peterson, Minnesota. Hausler,
Seth Goldberg. Yankees head home to take on the Rays in what will be the final game
Arizona.
of Alex Rodriguez's Yankee career. The designated hitter will be released.
Rookie impact Robert Woods.
This year he's hitting
Buffalo Bills.
98 with 9 home runs. Chris Archer, CC Sabathia, the pitchers.
EJ Manuel. Buffalo Bills.
Ceremony for Alex. The game scheduled to get underway around
Geno Smith, New York Jets.
After being swept by the Diamondbacks, the Mets have fallen to 500. Starting tonight, they get another NL West cellar dweller when the Padres head to Queens.
Next pick.
For the Mets, Paul Clemens on the mound for the Padres. First pitch at 7 here on ESPN Radio. NFL news: the Bills have announced they signed Tyrod Taylor to a contract extension. Details
Scott Chandler,
to be announced,
Buffalo.
It is a 6-year deal. USA basketball takes the course.
Josh Gordon,
today. The American
Cleveland.
Right now against Canada. US up 20.
Santonio Holmes.
Just under 4 minutes to go.
Jets.
In the second quarter. The men's squad takes on Serbia in its final group play game tonight. Tip off at 6.
Greg Olson.
AM 1200.
Carolina. Tavares King auto for the Denver Broncos. Tavares King auto for the Broncos. Set that there. I'll top load that up in a second here. Got Williams, Dallas, and Justin Hunter, Tennessee.
This is In the Booth with Dan Duba. At 3:06 in Syracuse. Welcome back, everybody. It's ready for Alex Rodriguez tonight. Final game in Pittsburgh.
Tavares King,
started up Padres after
non-numbered auto.
Into all that. But news in football with the Buffalo Bills set to begin their preseason slate against the Colts tomorrow at 7. There is some Buffalo Bills, and therefore we turn to Matthew Fairburn on the beat of Bills. You can read his work on Syracuse.com. Matthew, welcome. How's it going today?
It's going pretty good. How are you guys?
Very well. Thanks for spending some time with us. And no doubt the
Lamar Miller,
news of the day,
Dolphins.
Tyrod Taylor with a contract extension. So
LaShore,
what is the latest
Detroit.
on this contract? What details can you tell us?
Yeah, it's looking
Bryce
like
Brown,
the type
Philadelphia.
of that will work out well for both sides. I mean, that's what they
Golden
talked about
Tate,
all along. Doug Whaley
Seattle.
said that the Bills were open to an extension so long as it made sense for both sides.
Decade dominance, Michael Irvin, Cowboys.
$1 million for somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 or 6 years.
Keenan Allen,
for details to be,
San
really
Diego.
locked down, but this is a deal that
Quentin
I would expect
Paxton,
to have a lot of money up
San
front,
Fran.
and then give the Bills some flexibility in terms of getting out of the contract
Next
after maybe
pick.
2 years if things aren't going well. So the flexibility, I imagine, is exactly what the Bills wanted. And in terms of money, I assume Tyrod wanted it up front. And there's also going to be a lot of incentives.
Alex Smith, Kansas City.
Rappaport reported that it's a very complex contract. And
Cecil Shorts,
because this is a very unique
Jacksonville.
situation. So there's expected to be a lot of incentives in the deal.
Doug Martin, Tampa Bay.
Plays well and hits those incentives. This contract
Stafford,
$100 million or
Detroit.
more. But also, the Bills have the flexibility to get out.
Got a Brilliance Prizm card. Rob Gronkowski for the New England Patriots. And that's shiny.
For everything to come out, but right now, that's what it's looking like.
Our guest is Matthew Fairburn, who discussed
Philip Thomas,
talking about the Tyrod Taylor
Washington,
extension, and for Tyrod to have been the
and
backup
Aaron
for the
Dobson,
Ravens, the Super
New
Bowl
England
comes
Patriots.
Last year at Buffalo, wins the starting job. He ends up starting 14 games last year, and he's the guy during camp this year. So with the success last year, the first preseason game tomorrow, Matthew, why is this the right time for this deal to happen?
Ray Rice, Baltimore.
That's a great question, and I don't know for sure.
Keller,
it is the
Miami.
right time for this deal, to be honest, but I can tell you why. The
Anquan
Bills,
Bolden,
they saw
San
Tyrod
Fran.
Taylor come into training camp and
Ingram,
to camp even
New Orleans.
with a new sense of leadership. He took command of the offense.
Decade dominance, Steve Young, San Fran.
The front office obviously thinks highly of him, and
Chris Gregg,
from a
Buffalo.
long-term salary cap type of standpoint,
Goodwin,
the Bills
Buffalo.
are Taylor here. They're hoping that, Tyrod Taylor will eventually be worth more
Next
than
pick.
his contract, because if you let Tyrod Taylor go out there without a new deal, you run the risk of him, playing really well and being a guy that would command, one of those massive quarterback
Antonio
contracts.
Brown,
It looks like
Pittsburgh.
One of those if he hits the incentives, but he's going to have to hit the
Peyton
incentives.
Manning,
That's the difference.
Denver.
Tyrod Taylor, this makes a lot of sense to do it now.
Matthews, San Diego.
Contract was scheduled to carry a $3.1 million cap.
Antonio Gates, San Diego.
Starting quarterback. This is his first big contract.
Matt Ryan,
in the NFL, and
Atlanta.
for a guy who runs around and is a bit undersized,
Eric Fisher, Kansas City. Denard Robinson, Jacksonville.
Win for him, and I think so long as the deal has some flexibility, the Bills can come out winners in this deal as well. Matthew Fairburn is our guest talking about the Buffalo Bills, who start their preseason tomorrow against the Colts. Tyrod Taylor having signed an extension today. And you mentioned the
Arian Foster,
last year, he's
Houston.
the first Bills quarterback to rush for over 500 yards. We remember
Peterson,
at
Arizona.
That was quite a splash there with the way
Randolph,
he's 27 years
Minnesota.
old, and after one full season starting, I wonder
Kuechly,
the way he plays,
Carolina.
where the Bills are in terms of
Brilliance,
rejuvenating the
DeMarcus
team,
Ware,
and the potential
Dallas
of
Cowboys.
and all these things. How important is Tyrod Taylor,
Gavin Escobar, Dallas Cowboys.
the Bills' decision to try to hold him down and
Wheaton,
keep him there?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think Tyrod Taylor is probably the most important player on the Bills in 2016, maybe outside of a guy like Sammy Watkins. But without Tyrod Taylor, this team is not going anywhere. I mean, he is the best quarterback they've had in 10, maybe 15 years. And
Avery, Kansas City.
This is a franchise that has been going through quarterbacks
Allen,
too quickly.
Jacksonville.
They've swung and missed on a lot of quarterbacks. They also
Smith,
Ryan Fitzpatrick,
Minnesota.
so they also have some history of doing
Quick,
that. But
the Rams.
The brief sample size we have of Tyrod
Miles
Taylor
Austin,
shows us that
Dallas.
the Bills, have a lot of faith, have reason to
Eifert,
have a lot of faith in him. I mean,
Cincinnati.
that season he put together, he was very efficient.
Bernard,
He was great
Cincinnati.
on the ground, and the Bills led the league in rushing last year. I think in large part due to what Tyrod Taylor was able to do. And Greg Roman feels really comfortable.
I didn't know the Bills led the league in rushing last year.
It'll probably open up the playbook even more for him heading into 2016. So I think this really is the type of guy they can build around. It still remains to be seen.
Charles, Kansas City.
Elite franchise quarterback.
Britt,
in the top 10 of the
Teennessee.
league. But at the very least, Doug Whaley mentioned today that they did
RG3, Washington.
They had at quarterback, because you look around the league and there's teams.
Julio Jones, Atlanta.
Situations than the Bills have with Tyrod Taylor and
Zach Ertz auto for the Philadelphia Eagles. Non-numbered. Top load that up and we're done.
Matthew Fairburn is our guest talking about
Garner, Carolina.
on Twitter at Matthew Fairburn. Read his work on
Cordell Patterson, Minnesota.
Aside from Taylor,
Let me load this next one up.
Preseason game tomorrow. What other stories have you had an eye on getting ready for the first preseason game? I think with so many starters out of the lineup, with all
hopefully we end up with more than 2 autos out of this box. These 2 autos suck.
To look for are that the number 3 wide receiver battle is still very much up in the air. I think
Next
Marquise
pick.
Goodwin has established himself as a leader in that race right now, but Greg Little still has a chance to make some noise. Leonard Hankerson could make some noise. So that's one of them to watch. And then I think
Camardi,
Jets.
Jets.
Also going to be fun to watch on Saturday.
Dwindle,
Houston.
Houston.
Probably won't get a lot of carries. Carlos Williams still is not
Witten, Dallas.
enough to play in this game, and Reggie Bush probably won't play either.
Sue, Detroit.
Carries for Mike Gillislee, Jonathan Williams, James Wilder.
Brilliance,
Jr.,
Shady
and,
McCoy.
There's not many roster spots
Philadelphia.
for all those guys, so they'll have a chance to win a roster spot.
Taylor Wilson,
win
Oakland.
rotation throughout this preseason.
Matt Barkley, Philadelphia.
The Bills had on offense and specifically at running back.
Next pick.
Turned to Boobie Gibson and Van
Tannehill, Miami.
First preseason game is tomorrow against the Colts. Then they host the Giants
Little,
the following week.
Cleveland.
Road preseason games in Washington and at Detroit. First regular
Curly,
season game.
the Jets.
Baltimore. That should be an interesting one for Mr. Taylor.
Calvin Johnson,
Hosting the Jets
Lions.
too, which is September 15th. Looking at the early part of the schedule,
Macklin,
Matthew,
Eagles.
out of an 8-8 and third place performance in the division.
Rodney Smith,
What
Minnesota.
do you see as the points to watch
Monte Ball,
early part of
Denver.
the schedule this year for the Bills, if in fact they are
I
going
grab
to
a
take
drink real quick.
steps
I
forward?
don't know where I left that thing.
Yeah, I think a lot has been made about the Bills' schedule because it is a very tough
Keep
schedule,
going.
particularly early
Next
in the
one.
season. They have some pretty tough games. You mentioned they start the season at Baltimore, then they host the Jets, they host the Arizona Cardinals, and then they have to travel to New England to play the
Hilton,
Patriots, albeit
Indy.
without Tom Brady. But I think they need to come out of those
Heartline,
first 4 games
Dolphins.
at least 2-2 to consider themselves a
Richardson,
playoff contender because even
Cleveland.
though those are 4 tough games, you get the Jets at home, you get the Cardinals at home,
Richardson,
you get the Patriots without Tom Brady. I think
Rams.
team wins at least 2 of those games. And honestly, the Ravens is a very
I
winnable
got a
game.
Josh Gordon die cut for the Cleveland Browns.
First month of the season, I think we're going to
Yeah, it
learn
does
a
smell
lot
like
about
weed.
this Buffalo Bills team and what they're made of. And
See how long he lasts this year.
They have to travel
Geno
to Los
Smith,
Angeles to play the Rams.
Jets.
And the Rams aren't the greatest team in the league, but that's a tough
EJ
road trip
Manuel,
going all the way out west.
Buffalo Bills.
So I think that early part of the schedule is
We
huge
got
for them
5 packs to go, 6 packs to go here in the first box.
the 49ers, the Dolphins, and then things get really tough when they have to play the Patriots, Seahawks, the Bengals back to back to back. So
Brown,
I think
San Diego,
a little bit of a cushion in those first 7 games.
Selleck, Eagles,
Month of the season when they really need to at least win 2 games.
Ryan, Atlanta,
Matthew, last thing for you before we let you go, we appreciate your time today. If I'm not mistaken, you're
David,
a New England guy
Tampa Bay,
originally, right?
I am. I grew up about 30 minutes north of Boston.
Phillip Rivers, Monday Night Football, San Diego,
where the Patriots stand and how the
Devontae Jones,
been,
Green Bay,
behind us.
Yeah, that was
and Eddie Lacy, Green Bay.
For both the league and the Patriots, and it's going to be a real interesting year because those 12 games that Tom Brady does get to play are going to be, probably some of the best
Next bet.
from him because we know when he gets picked up, he's a big time player. I mean,
Sanders,
that's
Pittsburgh,
out of him, and I'll be interested to see how they look with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Thomas,
because
Denver,
I have a lot of faith in Jimmy Garoppolo coming out of that draft.
Crabtree,
He hasn't done much
San
to
Fran,
change that perception, but this might be one of the best.
Colston, New Orleans,
and let's face it, over the last 10 years,
Monday Night Football, Peyton Manning,
betting against the Patriots
Broncos,
has been a bit of a fool's errand. So
Nassib,
Tom Brady
Giants,
I still think they're in the driver's seat, especially
Tavon
how
Austin,
much
the Rams.
there is with all the other teams in the division. So even with
Next
Jimmy
break,
Garoppolo
or next
and
box,
four
yeah,
games,
next
I
pet.
just think, that team is pretty strong top to bottom. They're too well
I'm trying to read. I was reading Facebook and somebody just commented.
favorite in the AFC.
Matthew Fairburn, our guest.
Thomas,
Bills,
Dolphins,
the Post-Standard. Matthew, thanks so much for the time. We enjoyed reading your coverage.
Big Ben,
Look forward to chatting
Pittsburgh,
with you again soon. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, guys.
Matthew Fairburn.
MJD,
You can follow him on
Jacksonville,
Twitter. He is at Matthew Fairburn. Read his work on
DeMarco
Syracuse.com,
Murray,
on
Dallas,
NewYorkUpstate.com, and of course in the Post-Standard.
Pettigrew,
Following him. He said
Detroit.
some really interesting stories. The one that was interesting.
Wheaton tried to run away, Pittsburgh,
as the Wendell Williams story
and
from
Allen,
months back. But thanks to
San
Matthew,
Diego.
and, again, the news that came down just a little while ago, and that is the
Next
contract
pick.
extension. Tyrod Taylor with the Bills. A detail still forthcoming, but it sounds to be a 6-year contract. It was a 3-year contract.
Not much for color in here at all. 13 must really suck. Right, Tennessee,
the details out, and Matthew no doubt will have them for us.
Pierce, Baltimore,
So there you have it. Bills tomorrow against the Colts to start the
Wake,
preseason. Tonight,
Miami,
their first preseason game against the Dolphins. Eli Manning,
Cutler, the Bears,
so Ryan Nassib will be playing. We'll get to
Knicks,
more baseball, more
Giants,
the Mets, Olympics coming up, plus the doghouse straight ahead.
Emerson,
On ESPN.
Washington.
This weekend,
And Lattimore. San Fran. Then there were two.
Sunday Night Baseball, ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1.
Fasano, Kansas City. Roddy White, Atlanta.
It's where you'll find nearly 200 certified vehicles.
Frank Gore, San Fran.
Get a no-charge 2-year maintenance agreement with your certified vehicle.
Sproles,
Come to a
New Orleans.
in front of our many dealerships in Drivers Village, Cicero.
Mike Wallace Refractor.
On each certified vehicle.
Dolphins.
Certified online at dbus.com. That's
Whoa.
dbus.com.
Wilson, the Bears. McDonald, San Fran. Final pack out of the 13. Locker, Tennessee. Jones, Baltimore. Breeze, New Orleans. Gibbons, St. Louis. Best Refractor for Cleveland. Arthur Brown, Seattle, Minnesota. Nope, Baltimore. And the last card of that box, Deion Jordan, Dolphins. Get these right out of the way. Grab a drink and we'll go on to the 14.
To transform the feel of a room, you'll find window and door solutions that bring your vision to life.
All right, here's a box of 14.
Marvin and Integrity products are synonymous with quality craftsmanship and industry-leading innovation. With countless options, it's easy to enhance your home while matching its style. You can be sure your project will end well when you start it with Marvin and Integrity windows and doors.
2,
Start your project with a trip to
3,
First Best Home Center.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 packs. An empty box.
Hey, if you're looking for a Jeep, it's now the time. It's summertime, the sun's out. Hey, if you're looking for a Jeep Wrangler, we got them 2 doors, 4 doors.
All right, good luck, guys.
Soft top. How about a Jeep Patriot and a Jeep Compass? We have up to $5,000 off this car right now, and the leases are amazing. It's never been a better time to get a Patriot or a Compass. How about the Jeep Cherokee? 9-speed transmission, 10 airbags, one of the
Kid
safest
Reporter.
sport utilities on the road. All-wheel drive, 4x4, sport
Kadeem
mode,
Carey.
snow mode. The Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Bears.
How about one of those 16s are here? We need to move them because the 17s.
Derek Carr, rookie refractor.
Jeep Grand Cherokee, one of the most luxurious Jeeps
for the Raiders.
If you're looking for a Jeep, now's the time at Park
Santana Moss, Redskins.
Thank you very much. It's a summer clearance event.
And Bo Jackson, the Raiders.
Call 598-8118 or par-k.com. Repairing your car after an accident means you have a lot of choices to make. Sam works with all the insurance companies, and it's your choice who repairs your car.
I chose the convenience of a free loaner over the hassle.
Kid Reporter.
I want it done right the first time, so I choose Sam's.
Knicks, Texans. Intros, Alex Smith, Kansas City.
Take it to Sam's.
Patterson, Minnesota.
SamsAutoBody.com.
Lynch, Seattle.
And OIP's famous char-grilled wings, always cooking to order for just $23.99. OIP Lynch, smoking good. The home of the Giants.
Kid Reporter.
97.7, 100.1,
Norwood,
100 AM,
Seattle.
1440 AM.
Intros, Jimmy Graham,
This is
Saints.
with Dan Duba. Okay, everybody, welcome back.
Carson Palmer,
Thanks again to Matthew Fairburn for spending some
Arizona.
time with us. If you missed any of that interview, we'll have it up in the
Jay
audio
Cutler,
blog,
the Bears.
along with our other interviews.
Later on, I want to send out that link to the Jim Friedman interview.
Next
that we did the other
pick.
day. I really enjoyed that with Jim. It's in the vault, but I'll send out a tweet later on. Got to get to the Olympics here, and so just as we've been sitting here and talking about the Bills, soccer, women's soccer,
Kid Reporter.
at the Olympics, and not a positive
Coleman.
result for America.
New Orleans.
No, they lost in penalty kicks. The women's team.
Got a colored
the women's
Matt
national
Hazel.
team had won
Dolphins.
The last 4 gold medals in the Olympics, but this should not
Vic.
be a surprise that
Jets.
they did not win this year.
Why is that?
The gold
Fran
the
Tarkenton,
World
Minnesota.
Cup winner has never won the Olympics, which always has taken place the
Next
following
pick.
year. Well, yeah, never won the Olympics.
How bizarre.
Now, again, we should throw out that this is also the worst that any reigning World Cup winner has done.
Kid
every
Reporter.
other World Cup winner had at least a medal.
What
McKinnon,
else is on
Minnesota.
The docket? I mean, it's, to me,
USA basketball, the women are playing right now up at the half.
Green Wilder
Men play
for the
later,
Bengals.
which you can hear over on ESPN AM 12.
Long for the Rams.
Swimming tonight. Michael Phelps back in
Aaron
the pool. Did you see
Rodgers,
what he did last
Green
night?
Bay.
what did he do last night?
So he wins his 200-meter race, his
Next pick.
men's, right, where you're doing like the 4 strokes, and he wins that, no problem. He runs away with it. And then he has about half
Kid
an hour.
Reporter.
In that time, he
Hyde,
has to cool
San
down,
Fran.
get his medal, get changed back into the swimsuit,
Intros,
and go
Calvin
right back into the
Johnson.
pool in order to qualify for
The
tonight.
Lions.
Which, by the way, not only did
Miller.
he qualify, he won his heat.
Denver.
I mean,
Crabtree, San
I
Fran.
just wrote earlier today a blog post for our website, ESPNCNY.com.
Next pick.
I did focus on Michael Phelps because I think the people out there who question him are...
Kid Reporter.
I don't get it. The people who say he's not
Luan,
like the greatest Olympian
Tennessee.
or discussion for... I don't get these people.
Mike Evans die cut.
Exactly. Of course he is.
Tampa Bay.
show me who says that he's not?
Peterson.
I mean, I've just seen people
Minnesota.
say, oh, well, he swims in 8 events a year. And he,
Brandon
well,
Marshall.
Hold that against
The
him,
Bears.
that certain sports don't have as many competitions as another.
And to that,
Next
I will say
pick.
this. My big argument against
Don't
that.
hit an auto yet out of this box.
He won the individual medal for the 4th straight year, the 4th straight Olympics.
Right.
Won
Kid
gold.
Reporter.
Only a handful of other people, only 2 Americans.
Allen Robinson.
Won their event 4 consecutive
Jacksonville.
Olympics. Now he's got a chance to do it again with the race.
OBJ die cut.
You know
Giants.
how many people have won multiple events 4 consecutive Olympics?
Alfred
I
Morris.
don't, but you don't tell me.
Gold Refractor.
Not
Redskins.
just Americans. Anybody.
McFadden.
Anybody.
The
He
Raiders.
picked up his 13th individual medal last night, Dan.
Next.
You know how long the record had been standing of 12 individual medals as the most by any one person?
2 millennia.
Kid Reporter.
Yes. 2,200
Reese.
years.
San Diego.
And 2,200 years.
And
Mettenberg
the
Refractor.
Olympics in those days were
Titans.
not swimming or a 100-meter sprint. It was like
Wilson.
Swimming from Lions.
It was
Seattle.
like run there and back with your gear on.
Jeremy Macklin. The Eagles.
I don't get how people are questioning him.
Did you see Ryan Lochte?
We're halfway through the box of 14.
I think I saw pieces of it, yeah.
And Lauer was trying to goad him into some sort of commitment to the Olympics, and Ryan said, "Yeah."
Kid
and,
Reporter.
And Phelps is going to be there too. Like,
Carr.
Like, pretty much.
Rookie card.
Lauer's like, wow, we got breaking news here. And so
Brandon Marshall
it's not
Prizm.
exactly,
The Bears.
concrete, but still.
My only reason to say no way
Gronk.
that won't happen.
New England.
Look, I think if
He's 32.
I think that if Phelps
And
wanted
Arian
to,
Foster.
he
The
Yeah.
Texans.
could. But he's got a chance, especially if he wins tonight. If he wins tonight, he
That's
almost,
halfway through the second
almost
box.
got 6 gold
Halfway
medals.
through the
We'll have
break.
5. The last one's a team event, which the U.S. is supposed to win.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just walk away? You just went
Kid
6
Reporter.
for 6 in what should be your final Olympics. Oh, and by the way, you
Dree
got,
Archer.
24
Pittsburgh.
gold medals. I mean,
Did Babe Ruth
Peyton
do
Manning.
that many home runs?
Rainbow colored
actually, no,
green
he scored
gold
his last
thing.
game.
There you go.
Broncos.
There you go. So,
Pierre Thomas, New Orleans.
And, if that's what you know. I mean,
Franco Harris, Pittsburgh.
Phelps is 31, and he just turned 31.
Next pick, still ain't hit an auto in this.
If they can keep doing it, and if, as we say, athletes today are more physically amazing than athletes ever before, why not extend
Kid Reporter,
the upper bounds of what the human
Logan
can do,
Thomas,
and for a
Arizona.
Is that not in the spirit of growth, not
Count,
only for an individual, but for the
Tampa Bay Refractor,
who hope to compete? I mean,
Chad Henne,
on the younger end,
Jacksonville,
Biles with the, how old is she?
RG3, Washington.
Those, I mean, and we remember seeing Phelps when he was, what, 15? Yes. I mean, at a very young age. That's amazing.
There was another one. Still ain't hit an auto in here.
Was when he 15 years old.
Kid Reporter,
Like, just think about what were you doing when you were 15?
D Ford,
Not competing in the Olympics.
Kansas City.
I mean, it's incredible. Mind-boggling. There is
Believe the Hype, die cut. Sammy Watkins for the Bills.
On the women's basketball team, the Americans.
Jay Cutler, gold for Chicago.
In the third.
Ray Rice, the Ravens.
At the moment, we'll step aside in the booth. ESPN Radio. Covering the NFL like no other.
Next pick.
Fascinating news developing from the world of football. In-depth analysis from the game's best, like Donovan McNabb and Steve Smith Sr. Plus,
Reporter.
From Ryan Clark, Tom Waddle, Charles Woodson,
I dropped the Martavius Bryant. Martavius Bryant, Pittsburgh. Jordy Nelson, die cut, hands team, Green Bay. Andre Johnson, Houston.
The Ford Freedom Sales event at
And John Elway, Denver Broncos. Here we got here. 6 packs left. 2 autos. Better be in here.
2016 F-150 4x4 Super Cab, one of the best-selling trucks in America for 40 years for just $249 per month for 24 months with $4,000
Kid Reporter.
plus tax, $645 acquisition fee, DMV, and first payment due at signing. Returning Ford and competitive
Pryor.
fees to save even more.
Jets.
Save up to $56.04 or take advantage
It's a
of 0%
silver number to
financing up to 60
75.
days
Brandon
and
Cooks
rebates when you finance through
for the
Ford
Saints.
Company credit. 10,500 miles per year, 20 cents per mile thereafter.
Kiko.
38,125.
Buffalo.
P442320. Security deposit waived for qualified buyers through Ford
And
Motor Credit Company. Tier 0%
Kurt Warner,
with credit score of 720.
Arizona.
Expires 8/31/16. Take it from me, Coach Mike Hopkins. You'll love your
Should
experience.
be 50-50 on these last 2 with autos.
The roadmap of life has infinite destinations. Let the CFS advisors at Empower help manage and grow your financial portfolio. Meet with a registered CFS advisor at Empower.
Kid Reporter.
Honest conversation about your goals. For empowerment
Saunders, Jets,
on your roadmap of life. Get there with
Air Marshals, Cap,
Visit empowerfcu.com.
Dwayne Bowe, Kansas City, Jeffrey, Chicago.
Thinking about
Oh, now there's 4 packs
thinking about
left.
fun in your backyard, then it's time to think Aero Fence. They're expert local fence builders who bring safety, security, and beauty to your home. But that's not all they can bring. Want to set up an invisible zone?
Kid Reporter.
You want Dog Watch by Aero Fence. Or if you want a
Latimer.
with a new adjustable hoop, then you want
The Rams.
that's straight as an arrow. The
This is a
name
pretty
is
card.
Aero Fence.
Number to
Call
125.
635-0098 or visit
Bradshaw
aerofence.net.
for the Steelers.
Hello, Syracuse.
No, that's going to
Romano
Tom
here.
Wells.
Romano Subaru. We have an offer that is sure to hit a nerve. So pay
Vincent
close
Jackson.
attention. Get a pre-owned 2015 Legacy Premium
And
with
Gronk.
miles in the low 20s for just $19,900. Yes, a pre-owned Subaru
I
Legacy.
can't believe that's only
less than a
lower to
year old,
125. That's really
under 20
sharp.
You're right, DR. These Legacies
44 or 125.
Central New York's favorite cold weather
And there's
package,
3
updated
left
seats,
here.
wipers, and mirrors. I know we're not thinking about winter right now, but when it comes, you'll thank us. Plus, get Bluetooth, backup camera, and of course, all-wheel drive, all for just $19,900. So Syracuse,
Kid Reporter.
2015 Subaru Legacy
Hoffman.
Premium Sedan with all
Redskins.
the bells and whistles for just $19,900. Maybe prior rental.
Mike Evans. Tampa Bay, Lofton, Green Bay, Lilly, the Cowboys. Last two packs, you better have autos in them.
Sign up for the summer games in Sylvan Beach to compete for some sweet trophies. Cash. And the best thing of all, bragging rights.
Kid Reporter,
Summer games in Sylvan Beach brought to you by Onondaga Nation
Janice,
Blue and Blue Light on Saturday, August 20th.
Green Bay. Our first auto, number to 60, LaMarcus Joyner for the Rams. Get that top loaded right up. Second here. Culpepper, Minnesota. And Holly, Kansas City. The Rams, LaMarcus Joyner rookie auto. Number 31 of 60. Never had it come down like this before. The last two packs with my autos.
Syracuse football plays here. Right into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. ESPN AM 1200.
Final pack.
With Dan Duba.
Of the 14.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. Dan Duba, Seth Goldberg here. Thanks for joining us. Red Sox coming up at 4. Yankees on deck at 6. Red Sox
Kid Reporter.
At the stadium, or not Red Sox. That was yesterday. It's the Rays and the Yankees.
Khalil Mack.
But it will be A-Rod's last game.
Oakland.
Let's take on the Padres.
Our second auto, number to 50, Andre Williams, New York Giants. Load that right up as soon as I'm done with these last two. Staubach
I like Terry Collins.
and Gale Sayers, the Bears.
I didn't say my that I liked him without condition. I like him because he can get fiery.
So far, not looking too good.
Get the players to play for him, and though he'll do things that really will make me happy, some of his managerial decisions, and sometimes some of the things he says in his press conferences, I shake my head at. But let's listen to this from Terry.
There's that. Slide these out of the way.
Loss, and what we like about it, what we don't like about it.
Grab a drink and we'll go on to the 15.
To the interview. Here's Terry Collins after yesterday's 9-0 loss against the hapless Arizona Diamondbacks.
And here we are.
Heavily on our veteran presence in the clubhouse.
The final box.
You know, this is a lot of responsibilities. I'm the manager here. It starts with me. And as I just said so many times, I don't care who's not here. There are no excuses here. These are major baseball players. I don't care where they came from. I don't care how they got here.
8,
the name's on their back and on the front of their uniform saying they're a major league baseball player. It starts with them. And when you come,
11,
what you do, you have a responsibility
12,
to fans, our fan base,
13,
the organization, and 14, respect to this
15,
game, come out and grind it out.
16,
whether it's hot or whether it's freezing cold.
17, 18, 19,
I know hitting's hard.
20 final packs. Final empty box. Here we go.
But there's a way they got here because they grind out at bats. That's how they got here because that's how this organization's been built in the last few years. So we know it's possible. And yes, some guys are having a bad time, and well, you cannot say
Stafford,
at this level.
Detroit.
Everybody's too good here. Nobody feels sorry for
Tom Brady die cut. Patriots.
And those who get out of it stay here a long time.
Cam Newton die cut. Carolina.
They keep looking up and they keep getting a little time here and a little time there.
Rashard Green. Jacksonville. Then gridiron card.
You know what? I write the lineup every day. I get it. I totally get it. I'm the one who decides who comes in the pitch. You know what? Hey, look, that's my job, and I'll stand up and be accountable. That's what I do. You know what? But I know one thing: there's got to be a passion.
Hunter,
to come and play.
Tennessee.
A sense of, you know, this is what I do for a living.
Cap Refractor Air Marshal, San Fran.
Now we're gonna get our ass beat again. Don't
Brady
make a
Air
mistake,
Marshal,
because
New
that's
England.
part of the game here. You're going to get beat, and you're going to get beat bad sometimes.
Aguilar,
You need to pick yourself up
Philly.
and move on, and that's what baseball players do.
Kid Reporter,
That's why you
Gridiron.
guys were 0 for 10, just like Neil Walker. You know, what is he, 2 for 30, and you look up and he's raised his batting average 30 points. Because he grounded, he got back, and got after it. Anybody see what he did there on a fly ball left field where he ended up? Past second base. That's how you play the game. Not throw your hands up.
Freeman, Atlanta.
At the 45-foot line, you play the game correctly.
Cousins, Washington.
And we're all responsible, every single one of us. The coaches,
Devin Smith,
me,
die cut.
the player, we're all
Jets.
in this together. There's no one guy to blame. There's no one guy to point a
Anthony,
finger at. I don't do
New
that.
Orleans.
I have never done that.
And a
Never.
Gridiron
I am
card.
a team guy. I believe in team, just as you guys do. You write a bad story, it's about the paper. It's about where you came from.
Next
Everybody's in
pack.
it. And I believe that. Today's game, it's going to happen again. But I know one thing.
Landry,
tomorrow, we're back fresh.
Dolphins.
Starting tomorrow, we're going to get after it here. And those who don't want to get after it, I will find
Number
somebody else who does.
75.
Because in Las Vegas,
We got a
there's
cracked
whole
ice,
clubhouse full of
CJ
guys
Spiller.
busted in this room, and I'll find them.
For the New Orleans Saints.
That's all I got
Pretty
to
looking
say.
card.
Mic drop. Terry Collins. Now,
How great would it have
Smith.
been to actually pick the mic up and drop
Looks
it?
like a refractor.
now only
Yep.
LeBron can do
Smith
a mic
refractor,
drop because he's the only
Kansas
one who
City.
takes the microphone out of the little stand
Flowers.
and then talks it.
The Cheatriots.
He'll be mic drop.
And a Kid Reporter.
A little different.
Next
Denver's
pack.
team is now 500 for the first time since April. They are in a skid. They're in a funk. It is not good. And don't look now, but the Yankees are better than
Von Miller. Broncos.
Now, in terms of the playoffs scenario, the Mets
Wheaton.
are probably still more likely.
Squealers.
Simply because of the number of teams in the hunt legitimately. And the teams
Max
that would have
Williams
to
die cut.
get-
Ravens.
The Yankees have 4 teams. I'm not saying that the Mets are going to make the playoffs.
Danby.
The Yankees won't.
The
Or
Bills.
even vice versa. Or
Kid
even
Reporter.
that both will miss it, or that both will make it. I don't know.
Next pack.
The Mets, from the number standpoint, even though the record is now 500, and the Yankees are playing better baseball, still there are fewer teams for the Mets to jump. Okay, Terry says
Shady. Buffalo.
Neil Walker has been doing really well.
Sammy.
And that was the
Buffalo.
only bit of baseball information in there, because everything else, as Seth likes to point out,
Bortles refractor.
Now,
I will give him this.
Jacksonville.
Very passionate.
right, very passionate
But it
coach.
was
Yeldon.
cliches,
Jacksonville.
And you know what? What do baseball players
And a
often
Kid
react
Reporter.
to? Coach
Next
cliche
pick.
speaks. So if he's gonna try to get the troops riled up, especially the young ones,
Don't you normally try and rile the troops when you got your ace going the next day? So that you look really good when your ace
Witten.
well and you win.
Cowboys.
He's looking for right now the ace.
Yeah, well,
OBJ.
the Padres, and the Padres
Giants.
are, almost as bad as the
Arado.
They got swept by the Diamondbacks.
I know.
So that doesn't.
Number
doesn't
to
comfort
60.
me.
Yeah, but the
Goldman.
Padres, well, anyway.
The Bears.
The thinking to me, if you're Terry, is okay. We have now slipped to 500. We got
Hoycheck.
9-0.
Jacksonville.
If you see there are players
And a Kid Reporter.
not up to snuff, if you don't call them out by name, you get all fired up as he did, and you essentially call out the team, and you point to one guy who's playing the game the right way. How Neil Walker is up to his average, and how he, despite the score and the situation, is busting it out of the box. And even though there was a fly ball to right field, he didn't just peter out and go towards the dugout. No, he was
The
on
Bears.
second base, even though it was a
Goldman.
fly ball. And listen, if you're manager,
Number to 160.
we as fans can say,
Next
they could
pack.
be better and so on. But if you're the manager, short of changing personnel, moving guys around the lineup, if there is something to be said about motivating your players, especially young players, sometimes it
Sue.
is about
Dolphins.
giving them a little pep talk like that. If you're in the pants,
Johnson.
especially if you're some of the younger players,
Indianapolis.
whether it's Reynolds or Nimmo, Conforto, these guys who are
Williams refractor.
on the cusp
Buffalo.
of Major League Baseball. They want to stay in the majors. And
Davis.
if you've got a team who's
Baltimore.
been struggling,
And a Kid Reporter.
then you
Kinger.
fall
Nah.
into the trap of mediocrity as a mindset. And if you make it quite clear that mediocrity is...
I was talking to the dog.
You go out, you yell at him. So I liked it. I don't know that the
Next
Mets are going
pack.
to win today because of it, or if it in any way affects their
Crabtree.
season. But if
Oakland.
else, Terry, you know, what else? What else do you want him to do?
I
Hyde.
think he's feeling the heat.
Oh,
San
no doubt
Fran.
about it, he's feeling it.
I think he's realizing that he said some stupid stuff also.
I don't know why that one was upside down. I wonder if that's a
I
short
didn't
print.
know who was faster.
Devontae Parker.
Or
Dolphins
I should've-
rookie.
I didn't
Put that in the
think
other
to
pile.
challenge,
Load it
so
up
I
just in
didn't.
case.
When you
Williams.
was blast out of the game, what do you
Washington.
have to lose by challenging? You
And the
just
kid
do it.
reporter.
You know, like he just said some very stupid
Next
things,
pack.
and I think he's like starting to feel the heat. He mentioned that there are a whole roster of players down at Las Vegas. I also imagine, because I know who the
Namath.
manager is at Las Vegas, that there's a manager
Jets.
at Las Vegas who would very much like to be in that
Damn it.
house as
I'm
well.
having issues today.
So, you know,
James.
Terry is talking about the players.
Or Geno Smith.
But again, Wally Back
Jets.
is sitting in Vegas right now saying, "Man, I could be doing that."
Number to 150. Jesse James.
Word choice.
Pittsburgh
That does lead us
Steelers.
to the doghouse. Before we get to the doghouse, Terry Collins, the manager
McKinley.
of the Mets next year.
Chicago.
Oh, that's a tough question.
Gridiron.
I think he is because they'll say he got hurt by injury.
I'm with you.
They'll say that the injury
Next
hurt him.
pick.
I'm with you. And the fact that the roster is so poorly constructed.
Unless it really spirals.
JJ.
If they continue to
Houston.
losing, what, 8 out of 13 or whatever it is. Unless
Bradshaw.
that sort of ratio continues
Pittsburgh.
through the rest of the season, and they fall totally out of it. Short of that,
Yeah. I mean, if they finish 15
We got
games under 500,
Green Revis
right now they are at 500.
for the Jets.
57. They had not been at 500 since
David Johnson.
It has not been good the last 2 months.
Arizona.
Okay.
And a kid
here's
reporter.
Doghouse next. In the booth, ESPN Radio.
Next pick.
Local and national news.
Our team rules, your team drools.
Read the latest from Brent Axe.
Manziel. Cleveland.
Check the play-by-play page for what's
Alex Smith.
So
Kansas City.
You're in big trouble now, pal. You know what
Numbered
you're looking at.
86 of 99. Perryman Auto. For the Baltimore Ravens. Perryman Auto. We'll load that right up after we get past this Conley. For the Chiefs. And a kid reporter.
Different manufacturers. The most in one easy-to-get-to central New York location. Every certified pre-owned undergoes a meticulous checklist, ensuring they really are nearly new. Rigorous inspections? Check. Professionally prepped? Check. Manufacturer certified with warranty? Check. Selection like no other? Super low APR financing?
And there's that one. Almost there.
And check. No need to RSVP this celebration. However, you may have regrets. Only if you miss the savings. Plus, get a no-charge 2-year maintenance
Breeze.
agreement with your certified
New Orleans.
purchase. That's a $700 value. Come to a
Sanders.
certified tent in front of our
Denver.
dealerships in Drivers Village, Cicero, with easy-to-spot
Teddy.
prices on each certified
Minnesota.
vehicle. Or shop certified online at dbus.com.
Green Beckham.
That's dbus.com.
Tennessee.
Is it over?
And a gridiron.
No, it's Power Bill. And this week, Power Bill is the Dolce Vita World Bistro and Power.
Next pick.
Booking with Power Bill. Post on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Tag Blue Rock Energy with the hashtag Power Bill. And you could win a $50 gift
Big
card to
Ben.
Dolce Vita and the Power
Pittsburgh.
Bill bobblehead. Power Bill. Saving restaurants on energy.
Sankey.
costs, giving patrons a chance to win
Tennessee.
gift cards to local restaurants, bars, coffee shops, and suites.
Melvin Gordon.
Blue Rock Energy and
San Diego.
Please.
This doesn't smell that bad.
Grayson. New Orleans. And a kid reporter. Next pick.
Isn't it easier when you've got a guy? Well, when it comes to water damage, sewer backup, mold, fire, and smoke damage, or just disaster restoration, 911 is your guy.
Holly.
Restoration are your
Kansas
friends in
City.
Orange, with 24/7 service and a 45-minute response time. Get
Bortles.
started today by visiting 911
Jacksonville.
RestorationCentralNewYork.com.
Kevin White, kid reporter.
Right now at Shapiro Motors. So
Another White for San Fran.
to Oswego fast. This is
And a kid reporter.
And I have over 200 new Chryslers, new Dodges,
Next
new
pick.
Rams, and new Jeeps, and they are all priced to move. We are putting the pedal to the metal this month at Shapiro Motors. Shapiro Motors, the name to know in Oswego.
Lot. San Fran. Mac, Oakland.
Looking for a good paying job in a growing field? Onondaga Community College's advanced manufacturing
We got a Blue Bush
certificate will teach
for
you
San
the
Fran.
skills employers are looking for. Take hands-on classes in their state-of-the-art
Hain,
machine labs with
San
teachers who are
Fran,
dedicated to seeing you succeed.
and a Kid Reporter.
Complete the one-year program and go directly to work.
Next
Or
pack.
continue on towards a two-year degree. Scholarships and financial aid available. Learn more at sunyocc.edu.
Eli, Giants, Luck, Indianapolis, Green, Brandon Marshall, Jets, Taylor for Denver, and a Gridiron. Free to go. And these boxes sucked.
You get a prepaid fast track gift card with up to $500 in free fuel. Qualified buyers take up to
LT, Giants,
on your credit. We have no credit check payment plans, folks. Open 7 days.
Walker,
North of Walker,
Tennessee.
Drum outside Main Gate in the J&J Plaza next to Dunkin' Donuts. Watertown, Arsenal Street.
Looks like two different faults. There's something behind them or something that's different. Murray
Syracuse Superstore on the corner of Thompson Road next to Brooker's Bagels.
for the Raiders.
Genesee Street next to Dunkin' Donuts. Mattress Express here.
Crowder, the Redskins. Kid Reporter. And then there were two.
Bud is a man-child. Weekdays 10 to noon on ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1.
Graham, Seattle. Number to 150, Marshall Falk, the Rams.
Sometimes I wish we had more time.
Josh Shaw refractor, the Browns. Malcolm Brown, the Rams. Kid Reporter. Final pack.
Pretty good, sir. Here's the definition of the word chemistry. Chemistry. The branch of science that deals with the identification
Cobb,
of substances of
Green
which
Bay.
they compose, the investigation of their properties and the ways in which they interact
RG3,
change, and
Redskins.
these processes to form new substances. So can we
Langford,
chemistry is
red for the Bears.
I think we could. Well,
And the final card, Alford, Cincinnati.
Rio 2016
And Gridiron. I'm going to go over here and type done.
In dealing with the conditions of chlorine, by the way,
Messages blocking everything.
which Rio did not have enough, that the full conditions which have affected the scheduling of
Back
various
over here and stop it.
activities in